sometimes you just have to say fuck it and do the messy thing, right? So this is me doing the messy thing, and I want this to be a love letter to all the dreamers, to me, to future me, to past me, to like you, if you're at this place right now, if you have like a lot of brilliant ideas in your head and you're just so tired of never having done the thing that you want to do. Because trust me, I relate hard to all of it. You know, I've always been a dreamer in the sense that I've always had these ideas in my head of things that I want to do and people I want to be and the things I want to create and build, and just I've never been able to take those ideas from my mind, from those magical depths and that wild imagination that all of us dreamers have, and make it into something tangible, you know, something real. Bring it to this realm, to this physical realm that we live in. And it's not because of a lack of trying, you know. I've tried again and again and again. I worked on this idea and I worked on that idea, but honestly, I've never fully committed, ever. And I was thinking back of like why have I never committed to this? Because I really believe that my ideas are really good. I know it. I know that what I can see in my mind, it's magical, and I want to make this a reality. And the thing is that I know that I'm going to make it a reality. But just, I think, looking back, it's the perfectionism in us, right? That sort of is like, you're not good enough right now, or we need more time, or we need to know more about this one thing before we take a step towards that direction, right? It's everything. It's that voice pulling us and being like, no, we can do it better this time, or let me just like take one moment and do this one little edit more to this thing, and then it'll be perfect. And then you can post it, and then you can put it out into the world, and then you can take that micro baby step. And we just never do. Like, I don't know about you, but like, for me, it's always stopped me. And I know I gave up on so many ideas and so many dreams just because I did not have the courage to do it messy, you know? Because that's the thing with us dreamers, right? Because if we see it in our head and if it doesn't align with the physical thing, because of course, you know, you're having these big dreams and you see it fully fleshed out, and to make it a reality we need to call it from the quantum to this realm. And what happens in the transmission is that this big idea gets condensed into a cell, an amoeba, an inkling, and that first step does not look like what we had in our head. So we're like, you know what, maybe we're not the best people to bring this idea into life, maybe. And why is this the way that it looks in real life? Because in my head I imagined it going like this and that. And that's where this addiction to perfectionism comes from, right? Because it's so safe to be in that little bubble of I can do this better, or it doesn't look the best right now, but it will if I work hard on it, right? It's that constant hamster wheeling, chasing of that perfect first step. Because we put so much emphasis on the first step, but in reality, like the first step of everyone who's done something amazing, the first step has always been so fucking messy. I am so done with it. I recognize that pattern and I'm ready to break the fuck out of it. And this is my first messy action that I'm taking towards it. You know, it's really messy. But I don't want to get into this habit of like, I'm going to take 500 takes of this video just so it's perfect. It's my first video. It's not supposed to be perfect. Maybe I'll look back 10 years from now when I'm like successful and I'm like, wow, like thank you so much for taking that messy action. That momentum built, and that is why we're here today, 10 years down the line, or 2 years down the line, or maybe even 6 months down the line. Who knows? I think we can get to our dreams, our ideas into fruition so much faster if we just take messy action. And honestly, this video is for you, and it's also for me, because I struggled so hard with this. But no more. This is the first step. And something interesting that I want to leave you with is, I heard something really fascinating the other day, from this other creator, and she was talking about how our good ideas are not our own. It's coming from a source. It's coming from a fairy, a good ideas fairy, who's like chopping on our shoulders and being like, sending us good ideas again and again and again. But it's getting frustrated, it's getting angry because we don't take action on that idea. And it's like, hello, I'm sending you that idea, not someone else. So please go act on it. And you're just like, but it's not perfect, or I don't know how to do it. I've been there. Me too. But if I imagine it like that, if I put myself in that space where, okay, my ideas are not my own, they're coming from somewhere outside of me, and it's my duty, my earthbound duty, to bring them into fruition. Let me take messy steps. What is the worst that could happen? This video goes nowhere? This video blows up and gives me my dream life? Fuck yes. So, yeah. I hope that you take something out of this video, and I hope that you go do the thing, because even if it's messy, even if it's imperfect, it's still you committing to that idea, and that good fairy is going to reward you. I swear, I promise, in ways that you don't even know. That first step is just a ripple. You don't know how it's gonna happen, or you don't know if this is the step that would lead you to where you have to go, or maybe it's the 100th step or the 1000th step. But one day you're going to reach a point where you're going to look back and you're going to realize that that one messy action really changed the game. It built momentum. I hope that you come along, because I'm going to be talking about our dreams and taking messy action and like documenting all the wild things that I want to bring into this world, and maybe we can do it together.